The cabinet is all set to ratify Kerala's new liquor policy. Toddy, wine and beer bars have been kept out of the purview of this ban. And the excise minister now says that they are not worried about the loss to state revenue.
Kerala, the state with the highest per capita consumption of alcohol in India, is all set to have a new liquor policy. The cabinet will ratify the policy proposed by the UDF government. According to the plan, every year 10% of liquor outlets will be phased out. 312 bars are set to shut down by September 12th. The government is also mulling at providing a rehabilitation package for habitual drinkers and bar employees. However, the excise minister told Headlines Today that no decision has been taken on banning alcohol in clubs.
We have taken the advice of the Advocate General also. He has advised to give 15 days notice. And 12th of September is the last date of closing down the hotels. Clubs we have not decided.
The minister also said that they have not thought of the revenue loss yet and freeing Kerala from alcohol is their main motto.
We want Kerala free from liquor. That is our main motto. We are not much concerned about the revenue loss.
Toddy, meanwhile, has been exempted from the ban.
Toddy is a traditional industry. We have to protect traditional workmen, and that we are decided to protect that traditional industry.
Leaving toddy and wine and beer bars out of the purview of the ban has also found some support.
It would have been better if the other aspects of alcohol or intoxicants would also be curbed in such an extent. But see, government has to keep some balances. Already strong lobbies are opposing it. Government did a great step forward by doing all this. So government should be appreciated, but this kind of compromises are expected in the long run.
With bars set to close down in Kerala from 12th September, it'll be interesting to see how successful this new policy will prove for the state. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
And Rohini Swami, in fact, is joining us from Kerala this morning. Rohini, how exactly is this decision being received by the larger public in Kerala now that the government has decided that it will go ahead with prohibition? The wettest state in the country is going to turn dry, but some of the liquor have been spared, particularly wine, beer and toddy, which is consumed in gallons in Kerala.
Well, it's very interesting because on one hand there's a lot of groundswell, especially in support of this. Largely it has been felt that alcoholism causes a lot of problems in Kerala. It has wrecked many homes. Women especially, families are very, very happy with this. But the people who consume alcohol, who consume liquor, do feel that they should have been done in a better manner than this and not completely shut down. Now where I stand right now, in another half an hour there's going to be a cabinet meeting that is going to take place with the Kerala Chief Minister along with his cabinet, where he's going to very clearly pass what is called the Abkari policy or the liquor policy. Liquor policy, very clearly we've been saying over the days now of how they're looking at prohibition in a phased manner. 312 bars will be shut down, and then on a phased manner of over 10 years, 10% of the beverage corporation outlets also will be shut down. This means that they will be, the hard liquor or the Indian made foreign liquor outlets will be in 10 years, will be phased out. And also importantly, they have given thought to the fact that beer and wine parlors will operate, and they're also going to take a decision whether they're going to continue licenses and renew license of beer and wine parlors, because the argument that they're putting forward is beer and wine has the alcohol content of only up to 14%. The rest of them have very high alcohol content.
Right.
And so they are trying to generate people, wean people out of heavy drinking liquor, which is
Right.
high alcohol. Another important point also they'll be discussing is of rehabilitation of the employees of the beverage corporation. And those people who are a part, who have been alcoholics, will be a part of a program called Punarjani, or people will also are expected to contribute so that these people also are rehabilitated. So these are the decisions that will take place in the cabinet today.
Rohini, thanks very much for joining us. Implementing prohibition is easier said than done. Let's see how the Kerala government goes about it. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.